Hello, my name is Charlie Durso. A little bit about my background. I'm a former accountant, used to work for an international CPA firm. I was a senior auditor, graduate of Baruch College. I want to welcome you to the second phase of gathering information for the business that you've taken a look at. Hopefully at this point you're sitting down with the person who showed you the opportunity, or the person's going to be working with you, kind of like your business coach, your business mentor. So what I like to do is I like to go through some information with you, maybe ask you a couple of questions, maybe ask you to participate a little bit as well. The business requires some effort, it requires some work to make it happen. It doesn't just happen, you got to make it happen. I know you probably have a lot of questions at this point in reference to what you've seen. Those questions eventually, as you see more about the business, see another presentation, will make a lot more sense and the opportunity will come together for you. However, I've got a couple of questions I like to ask you. Let's assume at this point that the business will work for you. What would you do with the money? Now that's extremely critical for you to identify what you want to do with the money. What is your dream, your vision, your passion, your desire? What's going to drive you to want to be a small business owner? What's going to drive you to want to be a successful owner of a successful business? Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to put this on pause in about a minute, and I'm going to ask you to write down a few things that you think may really inspire you or to drive you to be a successful business owner. If you want a car, for example, don't just say a car. Say what kind of car. Maybe it might be a black 7 Series BMW, saddle interior, maybe chromed out wheels, whatever it may be very specific. And I'd like you to identify about 5 things that you'd like to accomplish through the business. Attempt to do it in order of priority. For example, my number one passion, all-consuming passion, was number one, it was to get my wife free. She was working as a corporate travel agent. Number 2, it was to get me free. I wanted financial independence. Number 3, I wanted to get out of debt. So I want you to write down what are the 5 things. And if you can't think of 5, hey, 2 or 3, that's okay as well. But write down the 5 things preferably that's going to really inspire you and drive you to come out of a comfort zone and be a successful small business owner. So if you put it on pause, that'd be great, and we'll be back to you in about a minute or 2. Thanks. Welcome back. Okay, you've just written down some things that are really going to emotionally move you to be a successful business owner. Now I'm going to ask you, success requires some effort. You got to put in some effort in order to be successful. I mean, it'd be wonderful if we could just kind of roll out of bed one day and have all the dreams of our life, but it just doesn't work like that. It requires some hard work, and it requires you taking your business very seriously. So now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to determine how much time, effort, and energy are you willing to put in to your business. And I want you to give this some serious thought. How much time are you willing to start your business off and work with the person who's going to be working with you to help you accomplish your goals and to help you make some extra money? And I want you to really seriously give that some thought of how many nights a week, whether it be 1 night, 2 nights, could be 3 nights, how many nights a week are you willing to dedicate and devote to building your business? And I want you to give it some serious thought. I'm going to ask you to put the video on pause once again, and I'm going to come back at you. Now, the key to success, in my opinion, is consistency. So if you determine you want to put 2 nights a week, don't put 2 nights in 1 week, take a week off, think you're going to make up the difference by putting 4 nights the following week. It's like going to a gym. You know, you can't just go strong for a week or 2, take a month off, come back again, and think you're going to pick up where you left off. It's consistency. Now, here are the 4 basics of our business. Number one, we're going to help you establish what's called a list of names. Number two, we're going to help you set up some appointments and begin to give people some information to check to see who may have an interest in getting more information on being a business owner and making extra money. Number three, then we're going to sit down, we're going to do a formal presentation with that person, whether it be a one-on-one, whether it be a home presentation where you invite a couple of friends to your home, or you invite a few people to a hotel location. And then number four, we're going to help you and see the process through what we call a follow-up process, where we can help you get your new prospect started in business. I'm going to explain to you 4 things that we're going to suggest and recommend that you do in order to have us go to work for you, which is very simple. Number one, you need to be willing to listen and learn. We can teach you. We can work with you every step of the way. Number two, you need to be willing to associate. We're going to build within a team effort. We're going to help you establish your team. The team that we're going to help you establish, your first and number one growing team, will be called your Taproot. That's where we're going to put the emphasis of our time, our effort, and our energy. However, the theory of that is that's where you're going to get your best education, is by watching what we do, by working with us, by complementing our efforts, by being agreeable, coming with us, learning, by watching what we do and how we do it with you and for you, so that you can then learn, emulate, duplicate, and begin to do it on your own as well. It's all about establishing leadership. We want you to learn. We want you to become very effective at what you do. But the first step is to watch what we do. And so through the process of association, we're going to ask that you come with us, be with us, learn every step of the way. That's number two. Number three, we're going to ask that you're willing to work, because it requires some effort. And so when you say you want to put X amount of time a week into your business, we're going to hold you to that time and be accountable to yourself. Be a person of your word. That's one of the most critical things that you can do when you start up your business, is to be a person who is accountable, dependable, reliable. Your word is your bond, and that's very important. That establishes your character. Now look, to have something different, you got to do something and be something different. And so you got to become strong in character, be a person of your word, because your word is your bond. And so you need to be willing to listen and learn. We're going to work with you and teach you. You need to be willing to associate and be agreeable, come with us. Number three, you need to be willing to put in that effort and work. And number four, you need to a degree, you need to be willing to change your buying habits. So we have everything from excess energy drinks, Nutrilite nutritional product. We have Artistry women's skincare, cosmetics. We have Legacy of Clean. We've got product they're cleaner, safer product. Guys, this is a very simple concept, but it does require effort. So out of those 4 things, that's what we would recommend, suggest, and expect for you to do in order for us to invest time to successfully help you accomplish your dreams. So now you want to get registered. You want to get started with a BWW starter pack, and that starter pack are the right support materials to assist you in getting a very quick and successful start, and with valuable information. The next thing is, we're going to help you begin to establish your social network. We're going to help you develop that one team, and that is called the Taproot. That's the team where you're going to get your education. That's the team where you're going to get your experience. That's our mentorship program. You want to learn as quickly as you can. You want to assist, and you want to begin to become effective at what you see us do with you and for you, so that you can then begin to do it in a second and third team on your own. You want to get plugged into what we call our open meetings, our team meetings. You want to Lead your team to the proper source of information from the beginning. As we begin to build your team and build your Taproot, you want to complement our efforts. You want to be on time to the meetings. You want to come early. You want to stay late. You want to set the right example so that you can be the leader of your team, and your team never has to look above you for leadership. They look at you for leadership. And so you want to set the right example as quickly as you possibly can, because this is a business of duplication. I just want to wish you the best of luck. I just want to say I'm looking forward to seeing you at the next open meeting, possibly meeting you at maybe at a basic business seminar or at a convention. I want to wish you the best of luck, and I want to say that you're with the best, and just stay focused on your dream and persevere. That's the key. Perseverance with consistency. God bless you. You deserve the best.